back to the YouTube channel. I'm Billy Rice, and this is Channing, and this is Rice Reptiles. All right, so we've got some lighting issues. That's why you'll see a little bit of flickering in here. But we're going to get into a clutch reveal tonight, and then also we'll update you on how the incubator is going. We're up to a little over 100 clutches, and we're bringing some into this room. So we'll give you an incubator update on things that we're hatching right now. Tucker, if he still has that on his mouth, he does. Has been trying to label the snakes for us. No, really, guys, he's trying to eat the labels. So the dogs are helping us so much in the snake room with catching the rats, and even in the rodent room, they're doing a great job. They're about 3 months old now and are just really getting after it. Don't know if you know their names yet, but this is Bear. This is my dog, and this is Tucker, Channing's dog. And man, we are loving having these guys around. They are putting in some work. Bear will literally sit there. Tucker's a little more ADHD. He goes off and kind of comes back through chasing the rats. Bear literally sits there in front of the racks waiting for us to drop one, and it's super cute how patient he is. This one's not patient at all. He's everywhere looking for rats. All right, so let's cut to the incubator, and let's take a look at what we have coming out right now. All right, guys, we're going to take a look at a few of the animals that we have hatching in the incubator right now. This is a nice clutch. Been very excited to get this one.
Okay, so the name on this one is a red stripe hurricane het clown, and the male is a monarch clown.
All right, so monarch, as you know, is just a super cool variation of the ultra male. They're totally different, but a lot alike. They're definitely different though. I like both. People have their arguments about which one's better. I don't care which one's better. I like both of them. So we're gonna work it both ways. It's a really nice hurricane. Let's go ahead and sex this one. Boy, I want some girls in this project. All right, so then we have a hurricane red stripe. Have just a red stripe, super reduced. Looking for girls in this. Boy again. So these boys will definitely be up for sale, guys. We'll have a few of these. There's another hurricane. That's going to be so beautiful when we add a lot of really dark genes to this combo. Still have the vermiculite all over them. We have not done anything but let them come out. Another male. So we are hitting the males on this. So a ton of this stuff will be available, guys, as we'll just need girls. May hold back a male if we don't get anything else in it, but most likely a lot of that will be available.
Okay, so this next clutch, we have a leopard desert ghost, double het VPI xanthic cryptic, that is the name, and the sire is an orange dream yellow belly triple het hypo VPI xanthic puzzle.
Jeez, this is a mouthful. All right, Channing, so here we're gonna have, everything's gonna be het desert ghost, and we have a chance, of course, of visuals, VPI xanthics. We couldn't make visual desert ghosts. So basically, the best thing we can have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quint hets for the hypo. If we test and hit everything in here, we'll have quint hets, well, or visuals quad het for the VPI xanthic, cryptic, puzzle, and desert ghost project. It's a mouthful. So we definitely have two. This is a leopard here. And I think this would be Orange Dream. Not really seeing Yellow Belly there. So I would say Orange Dream here. We'll definitely test every bit of these, and we'll confirm even the ones we think. You can see a lot of crazy influence from the puzzle in there already. And then, like this one's pretty bright, so for a leopard, so I would say this one's probably hit hypo. But that's cool stuff that we'll see by shed testing. So this will be one that we will do a clutch reveal on to kind of let you know what we hit and how the odds turned out on the shed testing. All right, now let's take a look at a clutch. All right, guys, so here's our clutch reveal. So this is the hypo puzzle project, and we've made some good animals here that we're gonna hold back one or two of, and most of this will be available for sale. All right, so let's get into what these guys are. Here we have an Orange Dream, a little feisty. So that's an Orange Dream double het hypo puzzle. slightly, oh, he's giving us a tail waggle. That's slightly going into shed, I think. But you can just see how clean the OD is, and there's probably a little bit of enhancement from the hypo, and we'll see that in this next male.
So next we have a pixel double het hypo puzzle.
All right, guys, so if you're not familiar with Pixel, Pixel is a gene that Justin Kobelka released, and it's exactly what you hear in the name, is just a very pixelated, pixel-looking animal, and we think it will be very cool, especially in its super form in the clown and puzzle projects. Very interested in seeing how they look. I don't know of a super pixel clown being made yet. We have a shot at making the super pixel clown with gravel, spot nose, and leopard involved. Leopard's not an ideal gene for the puzzle or pixel project, but it will look probably pretty cool if you're making like Batman super pixels. We'll show you kind of how the gene's being controlled. This is a lighter version, I would say, than what you normally see in Pixel, and that would be coming from the het hypo influence that it has. But you can see where the alien heads are just super, just keyholed and almost in like a hurricane swirl, but more drug. Instead of swirl, more drug lateral or vertical straight down, and then you have the beautiful high whites coming up the sides a little bit along the sides. It's not really something that Pixel does as well as it does just making just a crazy, just pixelated pattern. But just really like the gene and some things that we can do with it, and so hoping we hit that super pixel clown.
Okay, so next we have a leopard pixel double het hypo and puzzle.
All right, so now you can see, most people know what a leopard het puzzle looks like. You get a little bit of variation in pattern, but if you can notice just the jaggedness and wildness of this pattern, this animal's really wanting to curl up. But you can just really see that it has this just jagged, unique look to it compared to what leopard normally has. And it's just Pixel manipulating that pattern. Really happy to have this male. This is a male we're holding back for sure, and we have one more that's got way more genes in it, but we're going to see if the male before we're holding back. This is a male that we're releasing because we're just trying to hold back on making as much with leopard in there, just because of the controlling factor. But it doesn't mean if you go super pixel with this, it should be extremely crazy. All right, next up.
So now we have an orange stream inchy leopard double het hypo puzzle.
All right, so here we do not have Pixel involved at all. This animal may be slightly going into shed. You can just see the way here leopard's just being totally controlled by the reducing of the inchy in there, and then also the cleaning up and reducing them with the orange dream in there as well. Orange Dream and Inchy, to me, work so well in puzzle project. I've seen several super Inchy puzzles, and I really like it. Think it's going to be really cool, the stuff that we have coming out this year in the puzzle projects. We've got tons of animals laying right now. I think you guys are going to be really excited to see some of the reveals that we have coming forward.
So now last we have an orange dream yellow belly pixel leopard double het hypo puzzle.
All right, another tongue twister. So repeat that again. Orange Dream.
Yellow belly pixel leopard double het hypo puzzle.
All right, so here we go way brighter with the leopard. You want to pull the other leopard out again?
Yep.
It's over here.
Okay, that one.
Yep. All right, guys, so you can see some of the blushing and just bright colors from the yellow belly and orange dream being in this combo here. Can't get this one to unball, so we'll just talk off that one. You can see everything that you need to see from that one. All right, so just look at the difference. And this one we're talking about like it's really hard to ID clutches. So you can see there's a pretty good bit of difference when you're looking at these side by side. But if you're a first time person that's hatched your first clutch and you're seeing it for the first time, you can start seeing all kind of crazy things if you haven't hatched a lot of this and really know the influence that you should be seeing from these, because you're also going to get a little bit of pattern movement from the pixel, and then you're going to get brightening from the hypo as well with these, even though they're not visual and they're just het. But you can just see the difference in this. You can see where yellow belly is just making all this checkering across the belly, a little bit of brightness here, even though it doesn't like flame up the sides. Leopard's controlling that a little bit too much. A little bit of flaming on this side. So they're super variable. Like normally you would see with yellow belly a lot of variance or flaming come up the side, and it's very variable. So you're going to see it in all kind of ways. Love that neck, and you can really see where Pixel's going to work on this neck and just changing things in a lot of different ways. A lot of pixelated look. So this is definitely a powerhouse male. Right now we have this male available on Morph Market. Again, it's an Orange Dream Yellow Belly, Pixel, Leopard, double het hypo puzzle, but not sure that we're going to keep this one on there very long. We're going to decide whether we want to keep this one or not versus the others. But again, we've got a lot of Leopard in the Pixel project, so we're trying to get Leopard out of it only because we want to see the craziness that it can make. But guys, hope you like this video. We appreciate so much. So many people's tuned into our lives on Morph Market lately. Please continue to follow us. And if you haven't been to one of our lives yet, we're going to have them come in almost every single week. Just keep watching on Morph Market. We're going to try to figure out a certain night and try to stick to it. We may have to change it around. Chenny's in the local band, and she is super busy right now. And so she's doing a lot of practices, and football season's coming up, so we can't do them on Fridays like we were doing them. So we're going to kind of change some things around and see exactly how it can work out, and we'll take you guys' input, but it'll probably have to do them somewhere between Mondays and Wednesdays, and we'll figure out what day is going to work the best for us. Right now we're going to lean towards Monday, so make sure you stay tuned and get into our next live this coming up Monday, as we're going to go into our breeder room and show off a lot of the breeders that we have for sale, some upcoming ones that may be for sale. We're going to highlight clutches and animals that are going to be laying soon, and then also go through some holdbacks as well as some of our very best animals that are still for sale that have moved up into that room. There are blue animals that we put a blue tape on. If they have a star, we're keeping them. If they're just blue tape like that, they move up into the other room. In case they get enough size, we keep them. If not, they're still for sale. So there's plenty of that stuff, and I think that's going to be a very fun live. I think all of you will have a great time. All right, till next time, guys, please like and subscribe and hit that bell icon.